Dear viewers, welcome back to KNS Biochemistry. In this video session, I am going to explain about the concept of quantum mechanical computers. Here we are going to see about quantum principle, then quantum computation and quantum mechanical computers. So let us watch the session now. So in the previous class we have seen about a quantum mechanical computer, the basic principle of quantum mechanical computer. That is the introduction. In that we have seen about a comparison between the conventional computer and the quantum principle, quantum computing and molecular computing, all these things. Then we have seen about hydrogen atom as a model for quantum computer, where you see that the electrons are jumping from one level to another level when this beam of light energy, laser beam of light energy is passed on that. The same diagram. Then we started discussing about quantum mechanics, the basic principle of physics, quantum mechanics, which is used in quantum computer. Then quantum information. In that we have seen about what is a bit in a conventional computer. The equivalent bit which is used in quantum computer is qubit, where you see that two alternatives are used, no or yes, that is false or true, or 0 or 1 value. Then quantum computation. In quantum computation also, you see that in a conventional computer capacitors are used, diodes and transistors are used. Here in quantum computation, you see that only three possible things, that is gates are used: NOT gate, copy gate, then AND gate. All the three are used. NOT, copy and AND gates are used. From here we have to start. So in this session we are going to see about quantum logic gates. What are these logic gates? Logic gates are devices that perform elementary operations on bits of information. That is a person, Irish person called logician George Boole. He showed in the 19th century that any complex logical or arithmetic task could be accomplished using combinations of three simple operations. What are these three simple operations? NOT, copy and symbols. In fact, atoms or any other quantum system can perform these operations. So here you can see that a NOT gate. See that a NOT gate is the entry gate where the light, that is a laser beam or any light energy, is going through the NOT gate and it is going to trigger the atom. This is the atom, like hydrogen atom. So initial state, you see that hydrogen atom will have electron at the first shell. Okay, so when light is falling on it, absorption of photon takes place. That is, photon is light energy. Absorption of photon takes place. So when light is absorbed, photon is absorbed, you see that that is this atom will go from initial state to final state. So that is a zero position. Standard circuit notation is zero position. That is zero position. When it is flipped, it will go to 1. 0 to 1. Again, you see that absorption of photon. When absorption of photon takes place, you see that initial state to final state, once again it goes. So now it is in one position. So one position, it goes to zero position. So 0 to 1 position alternative, and the alternative for that one is 1 to 0. So this NOT gate, which involves nothing more than bit flipping, 0 to 1, 1 to 0 flipping, that is called bit flipping, as the notation shown here in the figure. If A is 0, make it as a 1 after flipping. Okay, make it as a 1. And if A is 1, then by flipping make it as 0. With atoms, this can be done by applying a pulse whose energy equals the difference between A's ground state. This is the ground state, A's ground state. That is, its electron is in its lowest energy level, shown in the inner ring. So that inner ring, it is ground state. It is excited state. Outer ring, electron is there in the outer ring. And its excited state shown the electron in the outer ring. So unlike conventional NOT gates, this is NOT gate, quantum ones can also flip bits only halfway. Then coming to this copy gate, this is the second picture. Copy gate, initial state, here you see that the electron is there in the outer gate, outer ring. So light is absorbed, that is B position. Absorbs photon energy. Once photon is an absorbed, electron goes from outer ring to inner ring. Outer ring to inner ring. So what happens in the final states? You see that flip-flop takes place from inner ring to it goes outside, that 1 to 1. That is standard circuit notation happens here. Similarly, in A position, electron is there in the inner ring. After giving a light energy, that is photon is absorbed. Again you see that the electron is there here inside. So A, B, both are having electron in the inner ring. So no flipping is there because both are there inside. So 0 means 0, 0 only. Here both the condition final state, electron is there in the outside. So one position is both outer notation, it is giving only one position. So copy gate in the quantum world relies on the interaction between two different atoms. First atom, second atom. So imagine one atom A here, storing either 0 or 1 position, sitting next to another atom, that is B, in its ground state. The difference in energy between the states of B will be certain value if A is 0. If A is 0, B will have some value. And another value if A is 1. Now apply a pulse of light. Light is applied whose photonic energy have an energy equal to the later amount. If the pulse is of the right intensity and duration, and if A is 1, then B will absorb a photon and it flip. It will top row. It will be converted. If A is 0, B cannot absorb a photon from the pulse and stays unchanged. Here it is unchanged. So as in the diagram below, if A is 1, then B also becomes 1. If A is 0, B also remains in 0 in both the cases. Here you can see when A is equal to 0, B is also 0. When A is equal to 1, B is also 1. That atom, this is atom A, atom B. Atom A 0 position, B also B 0 position. When atom A is in 1 position, B is also in 1 position. And you see that this is the atomic molecule. That is the atomic molecule where one atom is in 1 position, another atom 0 position, 1 position, 0 position, 0 position, 0 position. So when light flips B to 1, if A on its left is 1, so you see that two atoms are there in this molecule. If B is 1 position, A is also in 1 position in the left side. You You see that you are getting 1 1 1 1 0 0. Again flipping takes place when light is allowed to fall on this molecule. Flips A. Now A is flipped to 0 if B on right is 1. You can see that 0 1 0 1 0 0. So data as written here 1 0 1 0 0 1. This is the data in the quantum mechanical form. Now the data have removed, the data have moved one place to right. One place to right means you can see that here 0 0 0, here 0 0 1. This 1 has become 0, 0 become 1, 1 becomes 0, 0 become 1. So 1 point your data has moved. This is how data moving takes place. And again when light is falling on, flips A to 1 if B on left is 1. So again 0 1 1 1 atom is flipped. 0 1 1 1 1 0. If flips B to 0 if A on right is 1, data have moved one more place to right compared to this 0 0 1 0 1 0. So here this is how say that quantum mechanic computer is functioning like a ordinary computer where 0 1 0 1 binary code is used. So salt crystal could be made to compute by acting on pairs of neighboring ions. Flip the bit held by each B. If the A on its left stores as 1, then flip each A if the B on its same tactics. Move the information from each B to A on its right. The process allows a line of atoms to act as a quantum wire because a crystal can carry out these double resonance operations simultaneously in all directions with every neighboring ion at bottom right here. The crystal can mimic the dynamics of any system and so serves as a general purpose quantum analog computer. So here see that the value here data written as it makes the value of a second bit the same as the first bit. Both those operations are linear because in both the output reflects the value of a single input. Taking the AND of two bits, another useful task is a non-linear operation if two input bits are both 1. So make a third bit equal to 1 as well. Otherwise make the third bit a 0. So here the output depends on some interaction between the inputs. So input is given as in the form of light. So the devices that execute these operations are called logic gates. If a digital computer has linear logic gates, here in quantum mechanical computer, NOT and copy gates are used, and non-linear ones as well as used, such as AND gates. It can complete any logical or arithmetic task that is done in conventional computer. The same requirements hold for quantum computers also. So Arthur Eckert, he was working on this. He is working on this area with other group of people at Oxford University. Then they have told that independently that almost any non-linear interaction between quantum bits will do well. Indeed, provided a quantum computer can flip bits. Here I have shown you the flip data written and how it is flipping, all the cases. So it also almost having very good flipping of the bits. So here, indeed, provided a quantum computer can flip bits, any non-linear quantum interaction enables it to perform any computation. Hence, a variety of physical phenomena might be exploited to construct a quantum computer. In fact, all-purpose quantum logic gates have been around almost as long as the transistor. In the late 1950s, researchers managed to perform simple 2-bit quantum logic operations using particle spins. These spins, which are simply the orientation of a particle, so rotation with respect to some magnetic field, are likely energy levels quantized. So a spin in one direction can represent a one end and the other direction 0. The researchers took advantages of the interaction between the spin of the electron and the spin of the proton in hydrogen atoms. So this is how quantum computer is working. Friends, in this session we have seen about what is this quantum mechanical computers, the quantum mechanics principle, the principle of the quantum mechanics. Then we have seen about quantum mechanics principle used in computers, that is quantum mechanical computers, the concept of quantum computation, quantum information. Then we have seen the important uses of quantum mechanical computers. With that, I am going to end this session. I'll be coming back with another session for you in the next video session. Until then, it is bye from KNS Biochemistry. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Namaskar.